Hi everybody, I'm back with another video. I'm drinking coffee, sorry. I realized that I haven't actually recorded a video in a very, very long time. So without doing a tutorial or something, which is what I have been doing in the past, I'm going to try to be more I'm going to try to make more videos. It's just really hard because right now with the weather, I mean, it's still dark-ish at nighttime when I get home from work. So I don't want to film a video with really bad lighting. And even though I'm only filming on my MacBook right now, the lighting is okay because it's daytime and it's bright. So I'll try to make videos more on the weekends. So yeah. Anyway, today I'm going to do a things that I'm loving right now. I realize that a lot of people do them, like, you know, my February favorites or whatnot, but I'm not everybody, so I'm going to do the things that I like right now. So without further ado, all the stuff's down here. First two things that I've been using together. This is the Makeup Forever HD Professional Foundation, or High Definition Foundation. I don't really wear foundation. I wear tinted moisturizer or something really, really light coverage because not to, you know, but I have pretty decent skin. I do get the occasional breakout, but for the most part, my skin is okay. And I just want to like even everything out without feeling like I'm having a lot of makeup on my face. I don't like to look like I wear a lot of makeup either. But so I've got the HD foundation, and this is in shade 115. And then I've been using it with this Sephora Professional, it's called a contour blush or bronzer brush. It's just like a flat topped kabuki brush. But what I do is I just put a little bit of this in my hands, dab it on my face, and then buff it to no extent with this brush. And this is a great brush. I actually was using it as a blush brush at first, but then I decided that I wanted a little bit of coverage because I feel like my skin is not great right now. Which totally, you know, contradicts what I just said. Anyway, I wanted something that's a little bit more coverage but lighter, and, you know, as I said, I just buff the hell out of it with this brush, and it gives me what I like for my skin. The next thing is this Matte by Matte. It's like a cream mattifier, but it's more like a little silicone based, and what I do is I just squeeze a little bit out. I'm not going to do it right now because there's not a whole lot in here, but I squeeze a little bit out on my finger, and then I just dab it together. And when I do my foundation and my blush and bronzer and everything, I just dab it on my nose, and it actually helps from the oil, like, throughout the day. I will get a little bit oily, but it's not super shiny and kind of gross, which I like. So yeah, I mean, I'm not exactly sure what it is, which isn't very helpful, but I like it. It does actually help with controlling a little bit of the oil in your T-zone. Next up is this. It's by NYC. It's an eyebrow pencil in the color Auburn. It's got the pencil on one end and then this little brushy thing on the other, but I don't actually use the brush. I use a Anastasia brush. But a friend of mine actually gave this to me. She's also a redhead, but she had something that she really, really liked. And I use the HD brow kit that I got in a glossy box that is for like blondes and light brunette. And so what I do is I put this on first, and then I use the shadow, the powder stuff in my brows, because I find a lot of times that brow powder for redheads is actually quite dark, and this gives a little bit of red color, but then I use like the blonde color in my brows, and it's perfect and it makes me really happy. And if you don't know, that I'm obsessed with my eyebrows. The next makeup-y thing is, it's a Laura Mercier lip stain. The color that it's in Hibiscus. I actually have it on right now, but you can't really tell. Unfortunately, I think this is discontinued. I might have gotten mine. I bought two of them on eBay, possibly. But it's like a matte lip stain, and so I usually put lip balm over it, but it just gives like a nice color. It's a great color for spring, but as I said, I think they discontinued it. But keep looking. As I said, it's called Hibiscus. And yeah, it's great right now. Another thing is something I also got in my glossy box a couple months ago. It's the Rituals Yogi Flow Indian Rose and Sweet Almond Oil. It's a foaming shower gel, so what you do is, it's almost got like this little moussey top, and you push it and this gel comes shooting out and it turns into a foam. And so I spray that into my little loofah sponge. And it's a great, you don't have to like wait for anything to lather. It smells beautiful. I was a little bit nervous only because I wasn't sure what it would smell like. I swear I have like the strongest sense of smell known to man, and anything that I find the tiniest bit too strong drives me crazy for the rest of the day, and I do really love this. It doesn't stay on you for the entire day, but it's really beautiful, and it's actually great for when you're in the shower in the morning. Next is the Body Shop's Hemp Hand Protector. It's a hand cream for really, really dry skin, or dry hands. I could put this stuff on all day long and just continue to rub it into my hands. It's this really thick cream that is just the most amazing consistency. It's so rich, and it does absorb right into your skin, and it doesn't leave that greasy kind of feel in your hands. It has this kind of patchouli-y natural smell, which reminds me of like my hippie phase that I went through when I was in high school. I do really love the smell of it though. I'm not a big patchouli fan, but the smell of this is so nice, and it feels amazing. As I said, I could just sit there all day rubbing it into my hands, putting more and more on, which isn't the best. But I highly recommend it if you have really dry hands. We got it on, my flatmate and I bought them on offer at the Body Shop. They were like 2 for $10. 2 of these sizes for £10, so can't go wrong. Next is, we'll stick with like kind of random beauty favorite things, is my new glasses that I got from Glasses Direct, which I really, really, really recommend Glasses Direct because their customer service is amazing. These are my nerd glasses, which I've been told they're sort of a cross between Zooey Deschanel and Naughty Librarian. I love them. They were super cheap. The frames, lenses, and shipping all cost, I think, £46. And Glasses Direct does this thing where you can actually send a way to have like 4 frames sent to you, and then you can try the frames at home and then pick the ones that you like, and you can do as many as you want as long as you just keep sending back the 4. But what happened was that they actually messed up my order and put like the completely wrong prescription in my glasses. I thought I was going blind. They're just reading glasses, but I literally was sitting there like looking at things up close, far away, going, I know that the eye doctor told me there was going to be a slight adjustment because my prescription went up, but this is ridiculous. And it ended up being that they made me glasses for distance rather than reading. But I tweeted at them about it because I was a little bit upset due to the fact that they said that I had to send the glasses back before they could send me new ones because they had to make sure the prescription was wrong, even though I knew that it was wrong. However, when I tweeted at them, I had a guy call me back and he said, you know, I'm really sorry. I will get the lab to make you a new pair of glasses right now, and you should have them by the weekend. And fortunately, I did. So cannot rave more about them. The next thing is a really random thing, but it is actually the peanut butter company Dark Chocolate Dreams spread. It is a chocolate peanut butter spread that is to die for. This stuff smells so good. It tastes amazing. The Peanut Butter Company is actually a brand that's in New York. It's a cafe that they sell their own product, and you can buy this stuff in the States, but we found it here at a butcher shop that's just down the road from where I live. It was a bit pricey. It was $4.50 for this one jar, but so worth it. If you like chocolate, if you like peanut butter, by all means, go for it. I mean, it's amazing on toast. It's amazing. I melted it and put it on over cheesecake one day. On pancakes, fantastic. Next is this 1 line a day 5-year memory book. It is a book that has just a small section, and it's for 5 years. So you just fill in the date. You just fill in the year, and you write down just a few things about that day. I've actually been using it since the beginning of the year as a reminder that there's something good that happens every day. I'm always the type of person that only looks at the big picture, not the small things that make up the day. And I'm like, if the whole day wasn't fantastic, then it's a terrible day. And I have to get that out of my brain. So I've been picking out, if it's not something good, then it's something that I'm thankful for or whatnot. And it is just actually, I need to get back into the mind frame of that again. I've kind of slipped out of it and haven't been necessarily looking at the best things from every day. But I'm getting back into it. That being said, I try to write in it, or I do write in it every night, one thing that happened or a few things that happened every day. But it's great because it only gives you those 5 little lines, and you can write as little or as much as you want in that little space. So it could be anything from had a great dinner today to, went out with a friend and, did this and that and blah, blah, blah. And yeah, so have to remind myself that there's something good in every day. Lastly, or second to lastly, because I will share with you one other thing. This right here is something that I've recently become obsessed with, and it is actually the Hunger Games trilogy. Borrowed these from a friend 2 weeks ago and literally could not put them down. I was reading it every chance I could get, on the bus, on the train, at work. Obsessed. They are amazing, and I highly, highly, highly recommend them. I literally was so stressed out reading these books. Which is ridiculous because they're books and they're fiction, but so stressed out. I'd be in my bed unable to actually put the book down because I needed to know what would happen. And it would get so late at night that I'm literally you need to go to bed because you have to wake up at 6:30 to go to work. And obsessed. They are amazing. I didn't breathe, I don't think, the entire time I read the last 4 chapters of the last book, which I finished last night. As I said, obsessed. The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins. Amazing. Film comes out in 2 weeks. Cannot wait. Know I'm a little late to the party, but don't really care. Lastly, what I was talking about with my book, my memory book, is a quote that I'm really, really loving right now. And I have to remind myself again about this quote. And the quote is, if you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. And I need to remind myself that you can change things. If things are going bad, you can change them if you just change the way that you look at them. It used to be written on my mirror, on my wardrobe, but I had taken it down because I feel like I was already implementing those things, and I've slipped back. However, I'm going for it again. Anyway, that being said, hope you liked my video, and sorry it's been ages since I've made one since the past. It's literally been since last summer. And yeah, I'll put my links down below to my blog and my Twitter, and hope you follow along, and I really hope you like my video, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.